Welcome back to RideBits. In this video, I would like to show you how to add miscellaneous add-on charges to your trips using additional rate add-ons and fees. Starting from the dashboard, I'm going to start by clicking on Settings, Rate Setup, Set up additional rate add-ons and fees. If you notice, there is a link that says Manage Services. If I click on that, I have the ability to add, remove, or edit new service types, all from the same area I set up add-on charges. I'm going to begin by clicking the Add Rate button. As you can see, you have 4 types of charges that can be added to a trip. You can choose either fixed rates, incremental rates, base rates, or a single subtotal percentage rate. Let's start by adding a fixed rate. This type of charge is useful for airport tolls, meet and greet charge, or even a baby seat. The fixed rate I'm going to set up is for an airport toll. In the first box, I'm going to type in airport toll. This is a fixed rate. Amount will be $10. I want this charge to be required and of course active. As you can see, I have the option to decide which vehicles I want to apply this to. Since all of my vehicles can go to the airport, I'm going to choose Select All. Since this toll only needs to be paid for return trips from the airport, I'm going to choose From Airport and Airport Round Trip from Airport first. I would then select my airport that this applies to. In this example, JFK, and then just click Save. Your first fixed rate is set up. If you notice, there is now a link to set round trip options. When I click on this, I have the ability to set this $10 charge for coming and going. If you don't specify, it will charge $10 for both pickup and drop-off. Now, every time a person books an airport pickup for JFK, RideBits will automatically charge the customer $10. For my next new additional rate, I'm going to set up an incremental rate. This is good for extra stops a customer may want, or even extra people in the vehicle. Once again, I'm going to click the Add Rate button, choose Add Incremental Rate, going to name it Extra Stops. Type is already showing incremental. I'm going to enter $10, with 0 being the minimum and 5 being the maximum. If you notice, the Is Required checkbox is gone. That is because this particular charge will be something the customer chooses manually when creating the reservation. Just like before, I will choose which vehicles it applies to. Then I will choose which service it applies to. In this instance, selecting airports is not necessary, and then just click the Save button. In this particular example, you may want to set your round trip options to both coming and going. The third additional rate I want to add is a base rate percentage. This can be used for numerous charges, including taxes. One thing to keep in mind when setting up a percentage add-on charge is that it will automatically apply to whichever vehicle or service specified no matter what, as long as the charge is set to active. Going to click on the Add Rate button, choose Add Base Rate Percentage, give it a name, type is base, enter my percentage amount, choose my vehicles, choose my services, click Save. For my final charge, I will set up an add-on charge for subtotal percentage. Note that there can only be one active subtotal percentage charge. I would just click on the Add Rate button, click Add Subtotal Percentage, give it a name, enter my rate, select my vehicles and services, airports if needed, and click Save. Questions? Visit our website, ridebits.com, or email us at support@ridebits.com.